Attorney Adams, do you waive a record in this case?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Preston, I have before me a document that is titled information. This information was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. In this information, it alleges that you, Trinice Marie Preston, on or about November 30th of 2022, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the Class B misdemeanor offense of criminal trespassing. Ms. Preston, do you understand what you've been charged with?
Yes, sir.
And to this charge, Ms. Preston, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Now, you pleaded no contest freely and voluntarily,
Correct.
and are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight or contest the charges?
Correct.
Okay. Now, Ms. Preston, I have before me a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishments. Do you recognize this document? On page 2 of this same document, Ms. Preston, there are a set of initials on a line next to a, hold on a minute. Okay, Ms. Preston, on page 2 of this document, there are a set of initials on a line next to a box that's checked nolo contendere, which means no contest. Did you place your initials on this document?
Yes, sir.
On page 3 of this same document, there's a signature above the line that's titled defendant. Is this your signature? On the next document is titled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. Do you recognize this document? And is this your signature on the line that's titled defendant?
Yes, sir.
There's one box that's checked at the top of this document. The first box says, well, the box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that?
I understand.
I also have a document here that's titled Discovery Certification. Do you recognize this document? And is this your signature on the line that's titled defendant? Now, Ms. Preston, before you signed and initialed these documents, did your attorney, Mr. Adams, go over everything in these documents?
Yes, sir.
And did you read and understand everything that he went over?
Yes.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge? Ms. Preston, are you a citizen of the United States? State, I have before me State's Exhibit number 1, the misdemeanor plea admonishment, and State's Exhibit number 2, and the probable cause affidavit, which is in the court's file. State, would you like to offer State's Exhibits 1 and 2?
Yes, sir.
Any objections, Mr. Adams?
Yes, sir.
No objections. State's Exhibits 1 and 2 are admitted. Mr. Adams, you advised and counseled Ms. Preston. Is there any evidence that she is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No.
And Ms. Preston, your attorney, Mr. Adams, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes.
Ms. Preston, I will accept your plea of no contest. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. And I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Now, State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
We do.
And what is that agreement?
Exchange for plea of no contest, the state agreed to recommend 8 days in Jefferson County Jail with credit for 8 days. Tax retirement for cost, Your Honor, will be time saved.
Ms. Preston, the state is recommending that you serve 8 days in the Jefferson County Jail. However, you will not be required to serve any more time in the Jefferson County Jail because you've already served 8 days in the Jefferson County Jail. Therefore, you'll be given credit for the time that you have already served. The court cost in this case is $327, but you will not be required to pay the $327 court cost in this case because the time that you spent in jail has already paid it off. Therefore, the court cost will be taxed and retired. Now, Ms. Preston, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
Yes, sir.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Preston, I will follow the plea bargain agreement that you have entered into with the state. Now, Ms. Preston, if you do not have anything else holding you in jail, you should be getting out today. Ms. Preston, you're going to stand next to your attorney and follow the directions of our clerk. Once you follow her directions, please follow the bailiff and you have a blessed day. And Mr. Adams, I think this is his last case. You're free to go as well and you have a blessed day.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.